So recently I just went on vacation and I was visiting my sister and we were both shocked at the fact I have never played with the Journey to Batuu game pack. I know it's hard not to cringe when you hear that name because nobody likes this pack, but as somebody who loves Star Wars, I'm kind of surprised myself I've never played this pack before. Recently, I have been feeling super inspired by the Stars Between challenge, which I will link down below. I think because I've never played this game pack nor completed it, I won't be playing any challenge, but that is what inspired me to even touch this pack and explore it for myself. But we're just going to do a little bit of a mini series playing through Journey to Batuu, and I am excited. Just right off the bat, my first impressions of this world is about a 10 out of 10. It is beautiful. Nevertheless, though, we are here with Hazel, and this is our sim who is going to be journeying through Batuu for the very first time, and my first time as well. I don't really have a storyline for her, how she ended up here, yada yada yada. You can come up with one as we go, and maybe we'll discover that as well. But more than anything, I just wanted to create a sim I loved and end up here in Batuu. So this is Hazel Dameron, and if you know Star Wars, there's a good chance you maybe know that last name. I just wanted to do something a little Star Wars-y. I was thinking maybe something inspired by Star Wars, and I ended up going for a less commonly known last name. So a little bit about Hazel is she is a kleptomaniac. She is hot-headed, skeptical, a collector, and prepared voyager. Mostly because her aspiration is the hopes versus order aspiration from Journey to Batuu. Now, if you don't know, when you travel to Batuu, you no longer use simoleons, but you actually use the credits you get from completing your quests in Batuu. Since we are new to Batuu, our first mission is pretty much just a welcome mission. We did already complete the first two as we got dressed in our super cute Batuu inspired outfit. But we also have to order food from the Docking Bay 7, so we can make sure we head on over there to the Black Spire outpost. As far as our reputation, we are neutral all across the board with the Resistance, First Order, and the Scoundrels. I haven't really decided where I want her to lay within here. Do we want to go more Resistance, more First Order, or more Scoundrel? I haven't yet decided. But yes, that is your little insight on who Hazel is. I am so excited to play with her and just excited to explore something in The Sims that is completely new to me. So if we open up our map here, we are over in the Resistance encampment, which is located in the deep forests of Batuu. We were literally sitting in these little tents you can sleep in right over here. So that is where we will go sleep when it gets dark here. Over here is the Black Spire outpost where we do have to go to Docking Bay. This is the central hub of Batuu. And then over here we have the First Order district. This is the First Order occupied sector of Batuu, but this is also where we have to go to get a droid, and of course we have to get Hazel a droid at some point. Either way, we are going to head to the Black Spire outpost now. I think part of our aspiration will get checked off just by existing, and I would love to focus on it a bit, but my main goal is to work on the missions of Batuu. Since Hazel is my sim that I want to have journeying through Batuu, so I feel like to go more mission and goal based is better than aspiration based. Okay, I cannot lie, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is amazing. So we need to head right up here to Docking Bay 7, which if you didn't know has the best coffee if you are in Disneyland. Just had to put that out there for you. You're welcome. Unfortunate thing is she's going to be pulling out her phone all the time, and I just don't think she would. We're here in Batuu. I don't know if you'd be using your phone at all, but that's okay. So the Docking Bay 7 food and cargo. This is Strontono Cookie Tugs. He's currently hard at work serving his unique dishes in Docking Bay 7 in the Black Spire outpost. So this all looks amazing, but could we just get popcorn? It's free. Does this count? Do you have your popcorn? Yes, Hazel, we've got popcorn. Well, it looks like our tasks have changed. We didn't make any money whatsoever, but I'm just gonna ignore it and say it's fine. These are pretty easy things to ask about. Hello, you are our first person. Is it rude to just ask? I'm gonna just ask. So hopefully this doesn't backfire. Hello, sir. Could you please tell us about the Resistance and the First Order and the Scoundrels, please and thank you. This is Hazel's first interaction with somebody on Batuu, and I'd say it's going pretty well. However, we do have to ask multiple people about the Resistance, First Order, and the Scoundrels, so let's head over by the Millennium Falcon and see if we can talk to you about the same exact things. Same questions for you two. Please tell us everything you know. And 3 out of 3, tell us everything you know, sir. Thank you so much. And we have completed our first mission. Why we didn't complete any other mission, I don't know. But nevertheless, we now have 250 credits to our name. And this says, congratulations on completing your first mission. Now that you have your bearings, we recommend exploring the other neighborhoods of Batuu by clicking travel in your phone. New missions can be obtained from Sims with a faction icon above their head. Continue to build your reputation with the 3 factions in order to unlock new opportunities in Batuu. Personally, I think Hazel would head over to the cantina and talk to Hondo. Oh my gosh, what's going on? This is a crazy interaction to see. I hope you're not going to get arrested, sir. Anyways, our first scoundrel mission is worth 400 credits. Oh my goodness. What is this I see? A fresh new face? Care to join me in a game of sabacc? Oh boy. I cannot play this game in real life. This is funny. It's really only proper way to get to know someone. What have you got to lose? You might make a new friend. Either way, you get to bask in my good looks for a while. Well, so be it. We're here. We might as well take a scoundrel mission first. Well, quickly after taking that mission, Hazel decided it's time to breakdance. So I'm here for it. You know what? Go, Hazel. It seems other people may have decided to join us, and hopefully this doesn't mess up the mission, but our game of sabacc with Hondo is beginning, and I hope it goes well. Our mission says he is known to cheat, so I guess we have to keep a pretty close eye on him. And to be honest, I don't think Hazel has ever played sabacc, so I hope it goes well for her. Now, he did cheat, but I don't really know if it's a good idea to say something, so we are just gonna let it go today. But we're going into our second round, so maybe this one will go a little bit better for Hazel. So in my time of never playing this, I'm not quite sure when to quit, because we came into this with 150 credits and now we only have 64. Hazel is feeling very sad and defeated, but I think I'm just gonna let her continue and hope for the best, maybe? Feeling completely defeated, Hazel walks away, broke, all her credits gone, and didn't even win a single game of sabacc. She is feeling a bit hungry, needs to use the restroom, is getting tired, but I think we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some food first and foremost. Hazel is now back in the resistance area in the forest and is going to go ahead and sleep through the night. It is a fresh new day here in the little forest that we slept in overnight, and I'm thinking we need to try our hand of sabacc one more time. However, we have no money to do so. I didn't expect her to be a pro, but honestly, I don't think I expected her to lose so badly, making our time here in Batuu a million times harder right off of the bat. Because of our lack of money and wanting to complete this mission, Hazel has no other choice but to scavenge through as many scrap piles as we can find. Lucky for us, that wasn't all that bad, and we found 3 pieces of scrap metal, which we can sell for 225 simoleons, which means it's time for another round of sabacc with Hondo. I'm hopeful that things will go better for us this time. I'm very hopeful. Fingers crossed. I'm just hoping. I don't know if I'm hopeful. But you guys, just like that, it was worth our while because Hazel beat Hondo. So not only did we get our money back, but we also got 400 credits from our mission. We can immediately ask to see the other missions he has. Now, we do have another mission available called A Little Favor. Why, if it isn't one of the finest sabacc players I've ever had the pleasure of losing to? Okay. I have a little favor to ask of you, my friend. A colleague of mine is holding a package for me, but he was called out of town on business before I could pick it up. There's no way for me to get it without creatively bypassing his security. Don't worry, I wouldn't ask you to break into a stranger's home. We're old friends. Go speak with Doc Ondar, and he will give you a data spike. Use it to breach my friend's door and bring me his package. I mean, my package. Agreed? Wonderful. This seems a little fishy, but I suppose 400 credits is 400 credits. Because Hazel is new around here, we don't really know where to find a data spike, so we have to go ask the people of Batuu. Hey guys, for no bad reason at all, how could one get a data spike? I heard Doc Ondar has data spikes. You can find his shop in the Black Spire outpost. They are very useful if you can get your hands on one. So this is indeed the shop in question. Okay, a data spike. You know, not too expensive. Let's get it. Thank you for shopping my antiques. Your items can be found in your inventory. Travel to the First Order District by using your phone. When you arrive, there will be a control panel on the wall in front of you. Analyze and slice into panel in order to bypass the security door. You know, I have a feeling Hazel will agree. This sounds more like a nighttime activity. It's already 8 o'clock, so if we wander around, maybe find some little scavenging bits and bobs, then once the night falls, we can head over there. Well, we are here now, and for Hazel's sake, I hope it is late and dark enough that we don't get caught. So we are going to head over here and analyze the control panel. I don't see any troopers around, so we should be okay, but we definitely have to watch her back. But so far, so good. She seems to be doing pretty okay. No surveillance systems detected. Keep analyzing this control panel to find the best way to slice into it. Okay. Ignore the eyelashes, but we are trying our best to analyze this little panel so we can slice it open. Hello there. Oh, we're getting an ID check. Seems like we're in the clear, but that definitely spooked Hazel a bit, and we want to get in and out of here as quickly as possible. It's worth a try. Oh my gosh, there's a trooper. Stop. Well, this doesn't look too good. I tried to get her to stop, but she didn't really stop in time. It looks like he, once again, just wants to check our ID. We're not doing anything too sus, so we should be okay. I have no doubt he's a little suspicious of us, so I am going to wait for him to walk away before we continue. Finally, we're now doing what we came here to do, and hopefully this all goes well for Hazel. We have literally been here all night, and it's 4 a.m., so hopefully we can get this done quickly. We did it! Bypass and get the package. Go, Hazel, go! Well done, yay! We now have this package, and it is time to go and deliver it back to Hondo. Listen, I know it may have taken 12 hours, but I have your package. And we are now rank 1 rookie with the scoundrels. We acquired our galactic credits and the swindle interaction. We got 400 credits. Even though being here last night made her nervous, and she is enjoying her work with the scoundrels, she can't help but think, what could I do here? The First Order is a completely different realm than the scoundrels, but we can get reporting for duty from LT Agnon. I'm counting on you to spread the word about our vision for the future of the Black Spire outpost. The citizens must understand that everything we do is for their own good. It is in their best interest that you cooperate with us. When you have finished conversing with the residents, report back to me. You know, if you insist. One thing about Hazel is if she's asked to do something, she's gonna give it her 100%. The First Order propaganda, maybe she agrees, maybe she doesn't. But to get some credits in her bank account, she's willing to do it. Not sure if she's very convincing and she's angering these people, but at least she's doing the job. While turning our mission, we got this little pop-up. The struggle between the First Order and the Resistance has come to Batuu. The hope of freedom drives the resistance, while the First Order seeks to extend their control. Which side will you support while on Batuu? We are going to support the First Order. I just have to. I don't want to be cliche and go for the resistance. I think Hazel would be really good at supporting the First Order, but still get along with the resistance because she's kind of sneaky. She can go undercover. She can play both sides of the coin, if you know what I'm saying. We also did complete our first order mission. We got 200 credits, first order reputation, and our bonus reward, which was none other than Noble Peace and Justice lightsaber hilt. How cool! Our second mission is a little bit different. This one's called the Shakedown. Our patrols have reported suspicious activity, and it appears that our suspicions were correct about the growing resistance presence here on Batuu. First order supplies have been tampered with. Question possible witnesses. We need more information as to the extent of the resistance involvement. These citizens need to see that there are consequences to actions taken against the First Order. Okay. Do you see these little cargo bins right here? These we need to go around and reseal at least 3 of them. Luckily, there's not much Hazel can't do, and resealing these cargo bins will be a breeze for her. And now, just what was frightening Hazel last night, she's doing the same thing. She's checking IDs of citizens around Batuu. It's quite possible she's just doing this to complete the mission. I'm not sure if she truly cares about the citizens and the need to check their IDs. However, for some credits, she's willing to do it. And just like that, we are now rank 1 supporter with the First Order. We got our galactic credits, the First Order outfit, and the check ID interaction. Hazel is getting herself into a bit of trouble and trying to give the resistance a taste of their own medicine by overriding the locks of one of their crates. She's hoping she'll be hidden behind this X-Wing and no one will even see her because it is broad daylight. But truly, it doesn't matter because she was indeed unsuccessful, unfortunately. But because this is where we started our journey, Hazel is quite hopeful she'll be able to blend in and just wait for nightfall to come. Heading back to the same crate we tried to get into earlier, we are trying to retrieve something from these crates for our next mission. There are some people around, but she's hoping nobody will think anything. However, she is indeed being confronted, even though the girl right behind her is doing the same thing. Oh my gosh, they're getting into a fight. Oh my goodness, Hazel, what are you doing? You can't fight to save your life. Well, we didn't necessarily win. But you guys, because we got caught, we're now literally being escorted out. Well, you know what they say, there is always tomorrow. But today we are going to try the lightsaber challenge instead. Mostly because what else do we have to lose? And she'd like to make some progress somewhere in this journey. So now Hazel is trying to acquire information on how to acquire her very own lightsaber. Make sure not to tell anyone, but Savi has the shop in the Black Spire outpost. You can get what you need. Lucky us, we do already have the hilt, so we don't need to worry about buying that, but we just have to decide what color kyber crystal we want. Blue, green, red. I think we are going to go with a red kyber crystal. Like the Jedi and the Sith before you, your choices can change the galaxy. Well, would you look at that? Our girl is all grown up. Yes! Oh my gosh, the laugh is crazy. She's feeling quite confident, but I think in order to take on the fight with somebody, she needs to actually practice a little bit. Now Hazel is getting into her first lightsaber duel with somebody who's probably far greater than her. But if we have learned anything about Hazel, it's that she will do anything to get some credits into her pockets. So we are going up against this random Jedi in the middle of the square because that's what our mission said to do. To be honest, it looks like she has a fighting chance in this lightsaber battle, in my opinion. And it turns out we were correct. Hazel literally won her first hand at combat with a lightsaber. Yes! I see you prefer the high ground. Hazel received 200 credits. Good play on words. I'm thinking because we didn't complete a mission because she wanted to go do the lightsaber fight, it kind of hurt our reputation with the First Order. So now we're doing a little bit of missions just to prove our worth. Essentially, we just have to retrieve a couple items from these crates and return them back to the First Order. But just like that, we are rank 2 recruit with the First Order. We unlocked galactic credits, shuttle outfit, first order banners, recruit interaction, and access to the first order security door. We seem to be getting a lot of these super easy missions of getting supplies from the crates and then returning them back. So I think I'm gonna have her continue to do this just to build up her reputation. Now we finally have a mission worth our while. If the resistance is actually here on Batuu, we must take action. Head out on patrol, be on high alert. After everything we have seen recently, every citizen should be considered a suspect. Now, what you don't know, Agnon, is we know the resistance is here. We know where they are. We used to actually sleep there, believe it or not. But we will take this mission and continue it next time we're with Hazel. So far, this has actually been so fun for me to explore and play with. And if you're actually interested in more of Hazel and more of the Batuu pack, let me know. I'm having so much fun, but I won't continue unless you want me to. So feel free to let me know, and I will see you with Hazel. Maybe again, maybe not. But that's all from me today. Bye, you guys.